Good morning. This is April still, and April is National Poetry Month, and so we're going to do another poem lesson today. Last week we did couplets, 2 lines that rhymes, the building block of lots of much longer poems. Today we're going to do a different kind of poem called an acrostic poem. Now, an acrostic poem is a poem that takes a subject, usually a noun, person, place, or thing, and then you describe your subject. So for today, my subject for my acrostic poem is bell. So I've written my subject's name, but this isn't how I need to write my subject's name. Because to do an acrostic poem, what you're going to do is you're going to take your subject and you're going to write the name down the left-hand side of your page. And then using each letter in your subject, you're going to write a word that describes your subject. So this is a describing poem. So I have taken my subject, Bell, and I have written the name Bell down the side of my board here, and then using the letters in the name Bell, I described Bell. So for the B, I put beautiful, E, energetic, L, loving, L, loyal, and E, explorer, using one single word to describe Bell. Now, another way to do an acrostic poem is not to be restricted by just one word, but to use a sentence or a phrase. And sometimes this is a little bit easier because you can use some verbs in there and describe your subject using a phrase or a sentence. So here I have the same subject, Bell, only this time my acrostic poem goes B. Bounces when excited. E, eats like a lady. L, loves cheese. L, likes to snuggle. E, enjoys going on walks. Now you're probably getting a little confused as to what Bell I am describing. This is my subject, Bell. These are 2 acrostic poems that describe who Bell is, and I want to introduce you to Bell. Let me wake her up. She's asleep here on the couch beside me. This is baby Bell, and baby Bell is my baby. She's been with us about 9 years. We got her from the Humane Society, and she does bounce when she's excited. She's a little sleepy right now, so she's not very bouncy. She does eat like a lady, and she will sit and stare at you with puppy dog eyes until you give her a treat, but then she just takes it from your hand and she won't take her fingers off with it. And she loves cheese. You open a slice of cheese, doesn't matter where she is, she will be at your feet begging quietly and ladylike for a little piece of your cheese. So this is Baby Bell. And see, I even made a shirt that has Baby Bell sitting on some books on it. And so this is my baby. You can write an acrostic poem about a pet that you have. You can write it about a friend. You can write it about a teacher. You can write it about anything that you want. A fun type of poem to do. And I'd like to see some of your poems that you write. So post them to the media link. And I would love to see your acrostic poems and maybe see some of your little babies too. All right, I'll see you again next week, and go have fun writing some acrostic poems. See ya.